Ma'am, I'm Swati HR from first year MCOM B1 section, and my seminar topic is women empowerment. Before going to know about the topic, let me give some introduction about women empowerment. Women empowerment is nothing but the process of empowering the women. Empowering is nothing but authority or the power to do something, that is given authority or power to do something. Empowerment, it can be defined in many ways. However, when talking about women's empowerment, firstly we can know it is accepting and allowing women or the people who are on outside of decision making process into it. That means allowing or accepting or giving some chance to take decision of their own. It is nothing but empowerment. This puts a strong emphasis on the participation. It means in political structure and formal decision making, and also in the economic sphere. It's the ability to obtain on income that enables participation in economic decision making. Um, First, we can know that meaning empowerment, it stems from self-respect. It is nothing but the self-respect. Women's economic empowerment, it refers to the ability for women to enjoy their right to control and benefit from the resources, assets, income, and their own time, as well as the ability to manage risk and improve their economic status and well-being. It is nothing but the rights or the duties that they can control, and also the risk that are taken by them to improve, and also the economic status, and also self-respect, that income and assets which can be improved. Those are all taken by a women of their own decision. It is nothing but it is a process that creates a power. It protects or it gives some power in individuals over their own lives in the society as well as in their communities. Generally, people are empowered when they are able to access the opportunities available to them, and also without limitations and restrictions, such as it may be in education, profession, and also in the lifestyle, feeling entitled to make your own decision. It creates a sense of empowerment. It is nothing but the people who are empowered to provide opportunities, and also the lifestyle education. It may be the profession which gives to take decision on their own. It is nothing but a sense of empowerment. Empowerment, it includes action of rising the status of women's. It is nothing but the action. It is also an action. That means it's a process of rising the status. It means to be to be in the next level, the rise of status of a woman. It may be in the form of education, and rising awareness, literacy, and also the training. Women empowerment is all about equipping and allowing women to make life determining decisions through the different problems in the society. Women empowerment is all about taking decision of judgment or decision determining decisions of their own, and also facing the problems which are facing in the society. It may be, for example, a striper no longer has to take off her clothes to get money, but now she is a receptionist for a respectable company. As we can take this as an example, empowerment is a process. It stems the self-respect in the women. Women empowerment has become a significant topic of discussion in the development of economics also. Entire nations, business, communities, and groups can benefit from the implementation of programs and policies that adopt the notion of women empowerment. Empowerment is necessity for the development of, of our society, since it enhances both the quality and quantity of human resources available for development. Empowerment also, it is necessary for the development of our society and also to the women empowerment. And next one is advantages of women empowerment. Advantages, as we can say, that they also benefit, and the first point is it lies in its ability to bring in gender equality and mend the gap between men and women. And the first advantage is it lies in its ability to bring in gender equality. It means the equality between the men and women can be maintained, and also it mend the gap between the men and women. Women empowerment, it helps to bring an equilibrium, mainly equilibrium in the society that is highly dominated by men. And the second one is it gives an opportunity for women to participate in the activities in the public sphere, and also it gives opportunity for the women to participate in all the social activities in our society. And the third one is culture and countries that educate the women, it sees the overall decrease in the birth rate. With a population problem, that's an advantage. How it is an advantage means culture and countries, as we can, it educates the women, and also she thinks that birth rate can be decreased, and also it's a population problem of ours can be decreased. So it means women from educated circles, they tend to have children later in life. They do not eager to make children, as well as they want to improve their career. So that's why the population growth can be decreased, and it is also an advantage. And fourth one is poverty can be decreased, as they can earn overall more funds. How the poverty can be decreased means because of decreasing family size, as well as poverty can also be decreased as they work more, and they overall the salary they can be get, and also more and more creativity they will use, and also from that the poverty line can be avoided. And the next disadvantages, first one is women is when you preach total equality, you might lose gender identity. When you preach, when you educate the women, so that the total equality can be lose the gender identity can be loosed. So it is also a disadvantage to this topic. And the second one is women tries to dominate and take revenge on men, and also it may happen wherever women is not in a manner to understand the things, means she also tries to dominate men, and also to take revenge on men. And some of the schemes of women empowerment also endured by our government. Here are some of the women empowerment initiatives available which to women in India. Those are all Mahila E-Hath and Beti Bachao Beti Padhao One Stop Center scheme, and Ujjwala scheme. Ujjwala scheme is mainly a comprehensive scheme for it prevents trafficking and rescue, rehabilitation and reintegration of victims, and also for the commercial sexual exploitation can be avoided by this scheme. And Nirbhaya scheme, and support to training and employment program for women, that is nothing but STEP. Those are all some of the schemes of women empowerment. And finally, conclusion about this topic. In conclusion, I want to underline the importance of empowerment of women, because it is given more advantages, and also it is very needed for the society, and effective policies it is backed to take an action, because the rights and equal opportunities can be taken by the women, and also to protect the sexual violence against the women can be controlled, and also to be independent, and also finally financially, socially and mentally women can be strong in the society. um, Thank you.